שם מסכת המעשר דף י"ח עמוד ב' נשמת גיטו בסלון השיים יצדו בגן שחיים. רב ישראל, בסדר, מילים בס. That's the Yerushalmי. Excuse me. Those we got in the Mishnah, Rabbi Yisai, and Amid Aleph, the Mishnah. Oimer Chavele Heilig is Zeh B'Esem Teinim. Du hast Isse, I'm purchasing from you Esem Teinim, She'eveli, which I will select, Boider Boichel. He's allowed to do it, Boider Boichel, he doesn't support it for Meise. Das heißt, ich kann Mekach, es ist nicht gewähle Meise. Mekach ist gewähle Meise. Ober hat gesagt, no, Esem Teinim, She'eveli, didn't define exactly which ones. Das heißt, ich kann Kviyas. Es steht in Plei Moshe, Boire Achas, V'oichel. Then Be'eshkel, Megarim Imenu, Be'ilan, Garger, V'oichel, one at a time. Be'rimayim, by the pomegranates, Poyet Min Ilan, Echad, V'oichel. U'Ba'aftiach. The watermelon, Seifes, Chaytach, Ma'at, V'oichel, because there it's one big watermelon, so he carves out a piece. Dafke Echad, K'mo Shemaynu, Sharei Zeh Kona, Acha, She'yitlashu. He's going it after it's out of the ground. In the ground, it's not keveya for ma'aser. V'mekach keveya b'dove hatolish. Hilkach ein amutaloi achas m'tolish mitzif and chayiv. If he makes a tzif, is yavel to his chayiv. Zog the Gemara, Rabbi Yossi b'shem Rabbi Yochanan, megarger achas plucks out of this Shashalat from the Trauben one at a time. The Eshkel Sha'oveli Megaga B'yochel, one grape at a time, takes it off one at a time. Even though he takes out the whole Eshkel, but he does it one at a time. Azay is looked at Rabbi Yochanan. Omer Lei Reb Chia Ba'abo V'chein Rabbi Yovet. Azay to Rabbi Taketon, Aloch L'maisa. I'll leave you the Mishnah. Achas, Megmen, dus nish Keveya. Agam Mekach is Keveya, dus heißt noch nish Mekach Keveya. Because one at a time is nishka mekach kavua. He didn't say which one exactly. Answer b'mol is mutter. Tani b'shem Rabbi Yossi. We learned the name for Rabbi Yossi. Aftiach shesofas boy. Aftiach, that's not separate grapes. It's not separate teinim or tomarim. It's one big piece of watermelon. Shesofas boy afilu kolshu kinyonoi. Kinyonoi. What is your kind of gebet? Meaning, that's also, also means it's keveya. What steht in the Mishnah? The Mishnah steht, B'aftiach she'eveli seifes v'oichel. Takes out piece by piece, slice by slice. So what's the pshat in the Gemara? Zok the Pnei Moshe, V'yoysi Shem Rabbi Yochanan, al ho diktani v'masisim be'eshkol she'eveli, also steht in be'eshkol, by the bunch of grapes. Be'eshkol she'eveli, megarger v'oichel. Take one at a time. Ufarish lo, zokt of them Rabbi Yossi, Hashem Rabbi Yochanan. Achas me'anom v'ohel. Ufuke shel yikses es eshkol kuloi, das chayiv lasen. The ganze Zach, some b'skevei l'maisa. The heter is, ein sef amol, but no shkoine gewesen, that's not that kviz. One at a time. Tony b'shem Rabbi Yossi, the pliga masisim b'aftiach. B'svilei, Rabbi Yossi had b'aftiach. The im suffers by a fill kolshu kinyona. The your kind of given. Misha shaytach meketach them by aftiach. And after I say shnikol, soifes v'oichel. Them comes again. Rabbi Yossi in the zaknai. You take out from the watermelon. You take out one piece. You cut off one piece. Ot mekanik given the ganze zach. We have a mekach l'kvei l'maisa. That was your mekach l'kvei l'maisa. Rabbi Yossi shoyn. Zok the Gemara weiter. Oh. Was that? Das ist eine Suche von Baba Bassa. Eine ganze Suche von Baba Bassa. Ja? Chotze? Chotze? Wie? Chotze? Aftiach? Chotze? Was? He takes a slice. He's going with a chotze? What?
Where he is attached to.
That's chotze. He says, in Emta Ashnikl, he carves out a piece with that. About that. Rabbi Yoini boy, af berimen kain. Rabbi Yoini oichel berimen kain. What's going to be the same thing by Rima? What's made the same thing by Rin? So the Pnei Moshe, Rabbi Yoini boy af Berimoim palig Rabbi Yossi the Braise zoichet mechul by Rimoim. Now Rimoim is a pomegranate. Pomegranate, what does it mean? Cut off a piece of the pomegranate? Huh? Go ahead. No. Zug.
I got the fruits wrong. You said I thought the Rimoim was
Yeah, okay. The Braise Dilma Moide the poet begage gage v'oichel. Maybe by Rimoim he holds like Rabbi Yossi S does it by Rabbi Yossi hold by Rimoim the same thing like he holds by Avtiach Hanat. Because the Rimoim is under the Zach, it's a small thing. It's not such a big thing like an Avtiach. Omaloi, Amnash Oichel Teinum. The Poel says to the Balabais, Amnash Oichel Teinum. I'll work for you on condition you're going to give me you're going to pay me with Teinum. Now, what's the issue? The issue is like this: the loyalty you can eat the Teinum. He's working with the Teinum. Can't the Chesed. So a Poel looks like Sachrim, Shor B'Dishay. We learn out from there. A Poel, you have to let him eat from what he ate, from what he's working on. So there's no kviz. That's not Mecca. Because that's a Din. So Din is in the Abdul. So Din Azar. Mishka Mecca. What happens over the Poel says, I'm going to do it. I'm going to work for you. I'm an ass. You're going to pay me with the Tainim. Now, is this a Mecca or not? Lomeli Amanas. Faith the Gemara. Afilu Shaloi Amanas. Rabbi Mishem Rabbi Shami Lechein Sicha Afilu Omaloi Amanas. It's mutter. Why? Because this is a push it shot. Push it shot. If he tells him Amanas, it's nothing. Doesn't add anything to the din like Sachin Shabbatisha. And Mr. Law's Nabatin. The fact that he said Amanas and he's working for you, that Manas l'chayr is garnished, and the Mekach is Nishka Mekach, and it's not a din like Sachin Shabbatisha. L'chayr, this is the sprech in the more back and forth. L'chayr Sicha Loima Afilu Omalei Amanas. It doesn't matter. Look to play Moshe. Lomeli diktani Amanas, habalav hochi oichel minatoyre v'shatz eksia. So what's an afgeminah zokt Amanas? Zokt nish Amanas. This is b'shatz masna kosher masha kosher b'toyre. But it's chosh mishbed. I have the right. This is mine. You sold it to me once before. I'm going to buy it from you again. I bought it for you. It's mine. So now I'm going to make nachakinyan. The Torah says I could eat. So what's zokt Amanas? Shani Rabov and lechenu tzricha afilu omalei Amanas. It looks bad. So it comes up. You say Almanas, looks like you're making a tonight. That looks like a Mekach. I feel like a potter. This potter, and after game Kamaisis, the Sinishka Mekach. Mishum de Belav Hochi, Oichel, who Minatoy, make it the Chesn. About Minatoy, make it the Chesn. And the Father is looking at Almanas, like going to see, this Mutter, I'm a sign, I'm a sign. Look at the folder. The Gaga Achas, Gaga Gaga, V'lo Eshkol, the Havlo Keva. If he moves in Eshkol, that's like Keva. One at a time, does an Ishkan quiz. Even if you took out all of the grapes in the Eshkol, one at a time, does an Ishkan Mekach. After Yesh suffered by Afilu Kol Shulchan, Zokta B'Rab Yossi. By Aftiach, you know, initially the Mishnah. Mechulk of the Mishnah, Abba Kain, imported by Afilu Kol Shulchan. Part of B means he carved out from the Rimoin piece. Afilu Kol Shulchan Kain. It does the pshat from Rabbi Yossi. Afilu Shlei Amanas, Sherei Poyel Loichem Min HaTorah. Amanas is goodness. If the Koil comes and he tells him, I'm working for you, Amanas, you're going to let me eat from the Paris, is goodness. Sherei Poyel Loichem Min HaTorah. So I make the chesed with the Raisa. Afilu Amalei Amanas, V'hisni Imoy, Afilu Ochi Lei Havik HaMekach. Even with Maslim, it is Nishka Mekach. Look at Asirila. Cheno Rav Ovid. Shloi Lechel Ela Megager Achas V'Achas. Look Vaket. There then Pshad, England Pshad later Pnei Moshe L'Choyre. He's taking one at a time. If he takes one at a time, you take the Ganze Zach. Look there, do Pshad. Nein. Shloi Lechel Tonishes in the Ganze. Megager Achas V'Achas. V'loi Litish Eshkol. But not to take out the Eshkol. Eshkol is still B'Mechubah L'Karka. And there's no Kaviyas Maisa on Mechubah L'Karka. So what he's doing, he's taking out of the eshkol when the eshkol is still connected to the tree. I feel the shnei gagen kachas. I like to see. I feel the shnei gagen. We say shnei gagen. Say toch na gagen. So to be Yosef Shem Yoichin Megaga Achas Achas. Achas Achas. Not the Ashteril Pshat. I feel it's very formal. This is nicht kein Mekach. What's the to Medaftia? Shesofes boy. What does he do? Shechotach boy. Daftiach is a big piece. So he goes and he carves out a piece of the daftiach. But filu koshu kana. He takes out a little bit. It's kana. V'shuv eine yochel aniya zeh v'livechas. Forget. So by daftiach is why is it also? Because daftiach with the fact that he's choytach a piece of daftiach, medem is a kana daftiach. Heis the shemecha. When yochel aniya zeh v'livechas. After that you can't take any more pieces. But that's mekach. Mekach is this. By the Eshkol, so there's no kinyan. There's no kinyan in Shloka Mekach. So maybe this mutter. Mashenkem Avtiach. Take out a piece, you carve out a piece. That says the Mekach, and this is also Soifis. Gesina v'chein godes ba'orach. The word is Soifis. Chein ba'orach zorah. Soifis lay. Tzayiv loshen Soifhu. Soif means to assemble. Rabbeinu Shimshon goes koifif. He bends it over. Shine. Afilish loy amenas. The key even the poil comes and it says amenas. Is a filish le'amenas to keep the zichs le'toya ma'atzorch tonight. What's that from about tonight? He's going to see it tonight. It doesn't add anything to the fact that he has a svus. He's allowed to eat the payers, but the fact you're making it tonight it doesn't go. I feel the amalei amenas. Even if he said amenas, zukter even though he has a what? He has a dimin atoyra that he's allowed to eat from the tainim. But the Rashi Lil Pshat, ich make the poil make essen from the tainim, from the essen, whatever I'm working on, but I'm eating from the balabayas. It's not mine. Now he comes and says, I want it to be mine. And he says, how does it become mine? I'll make it almanas. So almanas bet is mine. L'choyer is all the zainose because he did do something. Before, the Torah gave me the right to eat it. Was nicht mine. It has from the balabayas. Now I want it to be mine. Whatever the reason is, he wants it to be his. So the amenas is adding something to it. Zukt of them the Rasirilla have a mekach, but why is it a mekach? Because again, now it's mine. And I keep it on Siena Mishnib. I keep it on Agas, Badin Shtiv, and as Dalton Badir Amulzai. As Badir for Dina. Kommt da in the gas, the Herm Hoys, if you less of mine, du hast the $10, and it has mine. This is the chilik. And make essen by Yenem, but do will essen sein. I feel it hochi. Zukt of them the Rasirilla. I feel it hochi. Achas shori. Even though he bought it and it's his, he said Amanas, and now he did make a purchase. Now he's eating from his own tour, not eating from the balabayas. Hagam make essen, but now he's eating from his own. But achas is mutter, but how to be Rabbi Yehuda? They're going though. I feel the koshu corner. Oh. So do the aggressive chiddush in the going. The Ksav Yad Beis on the right side on the first line. Afilu kol shuhu kona. Right? Alish Tei Do Tony B'Shem Rav Yosi Avtiya Should Sofas Boy Afilu kol shuhu kona. Afilu kol shuhu is your koina. Emeil's was koina is backup. And those tagnish. How is he koina? So I better. The have a chazaka. Okay, Megager Achas V'Achas V'Achas. Bastising Ketoni Be'eshko Megager, Mefarish Achas Achas, Bish Gagor, Maftiach Ketoni Sleifis, V'loi Mefarish Hashir, how much is the Aftiach, how much is the Shir Sleifis, U'maisi Braisi the Aftiach, Ein Chilik, the Filachota Koshu, is also Lachtoi Pam Shniya. If you carve out a piece of this watermelon, you can't do it twice. Hachi Yochel Sadishoina, you have to eat up the first piece that you took out, V'chota Chabesiv, Tzidav V'chai B'maisis. Berima, the Berima, Ketani the Basis, and Poet Boycha, but they know the Shir. In Boya, E, Gam, Berima, and Amina, and Mchata, Kafil, Koshu, Mchata, Shain. I feel the Shloya Manas, I feel the Beloitnai, Hoyoicha, and I tell you, make the Chesn. The Chain Sricha, Pirish, the Bolash, Menu, comes again, Yoisi, and it's like in the Nomen Flin, Yoichanon. I feel it his ne'imoy, even if the poil made it tonight, mid the balabuz, that he wants to buy it from him, he's buying it from him with his malachi, he's coined it, ain't in nasa kemecha litva, doesn't become a mekach, kivin sh'abulay tonight, hoy oicham, and I tell you, so this is a machlokes on the Gemara. So he came and turned out, kids, the poil could come and say, I want it to be mine, why not? We bow the Torah was mezakeh to him, and I make this essen, it is shaloi, that's the pshat. This is the pshat, like, Sachshem Shoy Bedisha, either Pshat is a blank to the poil, or the poil at the Rechts Essen, but what's at the Rechts Essen? While the Torah, the Mezaki when the pay is the din of moment is blankshin in them, or the pshat is make essen up as a bike to the balabais. So push the pshat in the Mishnah pshat is that it doesn't help because why? Because it belongs to the poil already. Because the Torah game they can't assess it's zayna. Oh, but if you land night, it's nicht zayna. It's nicht zayna. The Torah is look to assessment. Of wem belongs this? It belongs to the balabais. And memele, if the poil is machen tanai almanas, vet is the poil is mecca is great lemaisa. So this is the machlokes you can then pshat in was meint so sashem do disha is zayna for achila or the bleib zayna ganzen. So my the kanaf kemin, yeah, this is zayna zay the moshel. The poil make essen dort and how much he needs for lunch. Let's say in lunch he needs a half a pound, right? And keep on the poils if he's like the weißt du was handfastig. And do us the from kind. I guess libni. So if it's mekach, the fact that the Torah gave it to him, that he has a right to eat it, and it's like zayna, so it's his. I could give it today. I don't want to eat. I got fast out. I'm not eating lunch today. I give it away to my son. I can give it away to him. This is good. It's nishka mekach. But if I learn pshat is that the Tanai helps, and if you would make a Tanai better zayna, if the pshat is like Sasha Torah gave him to Essen, you could eat it, but you have no right to give it to somebody else. That's nicht gerecht to give him to another. So it's not yours. It's not yours. You can't give it to anybody else.
To go.
What was?
To go. I'm taking home for supper today.
Oh yeah. To go, lunch to go. Yeah. But what is the din when the Torah says like saction that the worker is allowed to take from what he's working? He's allowed to take. He's allowed to eat it. Does that mean it's his? And maybe you can eat it, or the pshat's not yours. It belongs to the balabais. Now, but then you can eat it for lunch. The Torah says you can't stop me from eating.
It is.
No.
So then you're saying that it's his. You could take it home. If you don't want to eat, you take it home for tomorrow. Or you want to fast, you give it to
I invite you for Shabbos meal. It's your food.
So this is. That's not Hashad. That's a Gemara, right?
Yeah.
But this is the question. The question does it become din and mominus is yours, or the pshat's not yours? You're allowed to eat it, but you're eating for the balabais. What's the nafka? If the player now says, you know what, I want to work for you, but I don't want to eat yours. Tell you gave it to me very nice, but if I'm a funik, ich has not mine shchita. I don't want to eat mine, right? So I want it to be mine. I want to buy it from you, and then I'll eat it. Das will it. I'm a shagas, yeah. Is that mekach or not? So this is a machlokes in the Gemara. If Yosef doesn't nicht done. This is a machlokes. So this is what's the machlokes? The machlokes is because when the Torah was mezaket to you, what does it mean? Mezaket to you, you eating from his, or the din is no, it's yours. The Torah gave it to you. If you could take it home or not, you give it away. You eat mine. Who said you're eating yours? You come to me in the house. Who says you're eating? I'm giving you tea. It's mine. You're eating mine. Allah has a mine. No right. There's no right. Yeah, I have a right to eat it. It doesn't mean it's yours. So this is their shaila was
If the poil decides to fast today, he gets to take home the payers.
Just something like that. That's the question. That is the
He
question.
has to go.
That's the question. That's the question. So it's a Gemara about somebody gives. What was the child there? He didn't have what to eat. So he gave it to the guest. Came in, and then the guest gave it away to somebody else. And the balbusta didn't have enough food. She went up in the roof. She killed herself. Right. So this is the shaila. Is the fact is that you give it to a guest. By guest, there's a question that you're giving it to the guest. He can do whatever he wants. You give it away, you take it home, or you're giving it to eat by you. Not you can't take it home. But their shaila is the chayil. Their shaila do in a different format. Here we're talking the Torah is mizaket to you, not the guest, not the balabais. The Torah is mizaket to you. Poil is the pshat medina moment. So it's only the chayshim mishmah. The push the pshat in the Gemara fil amalei amnas. The mission is the push of mashma that we learned yesterday. Mekenish and machin ken kinyan in something which the Torah gave you already. And do that, if you say Amanas, then it is a kinyan. What's the chilik? Chilik is when the poil eats, does he eat from his or eats from the balabais? This is the shaila. And that's how the Rashi, the Goyin is explaining it here. The Chayin Tzricha, Pirish. The Goyin. The Chayin Tzricha, Pirish. The Bol Hashmeinu. Afile his ne'imoy. Ein nasa kemecher litvo. It doesn't become a mecha to become tevel. Kivin shabaloi tanai ho yoichem in ha-Torah. So do halter that what? That it's yours already. The Torah gives you a lot to eat. Halter this side is yours like this. Also, you can see now is oichel mafanish biyodei oigid oshen. It's not chazak. Let's see ksav yad aleph on the left side. Megarger amasis niktani shikoyne eshkel megarger voichel kedei shelo yitzar mafanish achas garger yichidi shen. Aftiach. This is aftiach soifer. What says aftiach? Soifis. What does the word seifus mean? Shoivim imenu. He breaks off a piece. V'lei mefarish hashir, mefarish Yerushalmi afilu kol shu shesofas. V'lei yachtach oid ad sheyochel es hakoil, shu rishonim, v'mchotach oid kol shu chai b'maisis. He breaks off a piece. That's mine. Yeah, seifus. Yeah, I'd like to see it. Like to see it. Let's say the Rash. Let's say the Rash. Lochein, boy Rabbi Yoini af b'rima kain. The lay mefurish shir. Shaynish the shir, how much you can take out of this haftiach. So Mele, of course, doesn't say the shir. Rak poited v'oichel in pirusha gam keshe poited b'menu afilu koshu. Lo yifredoid takes off one piece. Almanas. Mesliz konim momer le almanas. V'oichel poited b'achel poited. Okay, du Rabbi say. Interessante Sache, du Kinyonim. See, visa is me kind of the Zach. How you kind of we take off a little piece. Seif is veichel. He's kind of the haftiach. And Mele it is keveya by the machal. So do the Rambam. Umfang Hilchos Mechira. Perik Aleph Halacha Aleph. So the Rambam was like, Hamekach ain't nikne bedvorim. Hamekach doesn't work with Amir Ba'alma. But Filu Yidu Aleim Edem. Two people. Ketzad. Ba'ay zeh ani moichel lecha. Reuven says, Shemech, go to the bayis. Yain zeh ani moichel lecha. Yim by metaltalin. Ever zeh ani moichel lecha. Upasku hadomim. We talk about a price. And it goes up. And gestellt Edem. Afil Ede Kiyim. V'rotz alekeach v'omer kinisi. V'rotz ha-moichel v'omer mechati. V'omer le'edem. Heyo aleinu Edem shemech zeh. V'shelokach zeh. These are Edem of the Zach. Afil Ede Kiyim. Harei zeh. Ein no klum. It's a garnish, right? Garnish. Ukilu lo yehoye b'neim dvarim b'yodim. As if garnish geshen. Garnish geshen. Mit gezug, mit gerad, gestellt Edem, mit kinyonim. What was the kinyan? The Mira Balma. He's machen etzem kinyan. Ein klum. Ukilu lo yehoye b'neim dvarim b'yodim. Says afil sach amonas dvarim mishapara. Zukt es in dvarim b'klal. There's no mishapara over here. Looks like. Chein b'noizim matana mekabel. Avam nikna meker be'echem edvarim shu nikna behem kon alakeach ben tzichem edem klal ben echem el yochel azber. Make that kinyan. Das ist das. Was the chiddush lo in the Rambam Rabbi say? As well. Mit afam kinyonim. Das ist a ganze Sefer Hilchos Mechira, Hilchos Kinyan, a ganze Gemara says do kinyonim. It's kind of what is the Rambam telling me? If you don't do it, Amir Ba'alma was do mechadish. Was do mechadish. So to my Mishnah Poshet. Mavui pek azab b'mitzia. Me afi shleikona yesh b'dvar mishum mechusei amona. Mishvar pek zayin. Siyada mechusei amona. Even though the Rambam says uki'ilu lo hoye b'neim dvarim yoylam, as if you didn't say anything, because you didn't make a kinyan. It is gunish lo hoye dvarim yoylam. Comes again the Maggid Mishnah. They're not so fast. It's a mechusei amona. It is yod. So. So Mele is okay. Yes, so if they're Gemara by the Tainim. Oim lechaveri halacha is zeh v'teli boy chomish teinim. Harei zeh oichel achas lepoter. Im tzirif chayv lasa. Halacha is zeh b'asim teinim shalom. This is the Mishnah. Boy achas achas oichel b'ashkul shavareli. Saif zekag. Im kotzes es ateinim. If he cuts off the teinim, b'tzirfon oichu kotzes ashkol oyaftia chayv lasa. Then zyochai sharei loikona. Ela hanitlash. Avam lacharis is there best in Tainim. So niku b'mekra kshay lakha b'mchuba.
If you do any work in the field, that's a result in the field.
Oh, I'm lechaber say lekod liyasim Tainim mishali v'ani amalas kiresi. In the door. So have a look here, Rabbi say in the notes here, note 2, in Art Scroll, on the right side. And look at that. Chen Gabi Avtiach, the second line here in the first paragraph. Chen im Kones Kuloi, Shloimei by Kuloi Gami. It's like the Yesh Lahoye in the brackets. Shloimei Tzinu Kinyan Chazaka El Kasher Loikech Mesaken. Eze Tikkun Bedovish Shekoyin. Du sagt doch der Goyin, Afile Kolshu, Piddish, to have a Chazaka. Sagt wie treffen wir nach Chazaka, fragt going to Kones Agede, Oimanu, Lekaka, Goda Boy, Noel Boy, Poretz Boy, Gemara Bababasa, Ein Bachila Kol Teres Lepri. That's only if you did something, you closed the fence, you made some kind of tikkun in the karka. If you don't make a tikkun in the karka, it's going to shkoin gewesen. So what is he doing a tikkun over here in this pri that he says here the going that you're koining with chazaka? Zeichen du see the
Is the poil holding the fruits? Does he like pick them up? Then he's kind of big ad. What's wrong with that?
Steht doch nicht.
What does that have to do with Seifis then?
Yeah, he says he's cutting it out. He's cutting a piece. It doesn't say that he picks it up. I'm not slicking this way. Das steht doch nicht.
Then you don't need Seifis also.
Yeah. Doesn't say that. So what is gesucht? Then I would say it was gerecht. But he doesn't say that. He shall see here the Rasharilla. I didn't see in the Rasharilla. The Rasharilla says here Chazaka. I see the Goyin looks Chazaka. Okay, so it doesn't say the Goyin, but this is the Goyin. Yeah. Umadu in Achshavas Chazaka. Yes, what kind of Chazaka is this? Mashram came Midas Rambam. Aleph Tezvov. It's also Chazaka. Aleph Tezvov. No. I don't know. You look on yourself and tell me if you see what he says. But Akapon, the Shad is a good Shad. Right? Do the tikkun. I don't see exactly all his man Mekoyim. It's definitely Shalom. Okay. Lamadam b'Mishnah. Take a look at this back. Tanashini didn't do it. Didn't do it. Huh? No, Shinashis, that's coin. That's a kinyan by itself. That's a kinyan by itself. But here he's saying the kinyan is chazaka. Chazaka is a kinyan when you do something which is goda by, poretz by, you do something to the karka which you make some kind of a tikkun. The man who mishes shimkona avtiach mitzara b'machat kamu chatichus biyoda l'tlisha oichlu mimenu. That's the mission. Achatich is going namely cover. He's going with this that the kiveya the ma'isa idea mekach. Rabbi Yosi chadik harozu. The feet of Yosi miyad kishchot chatich achas min avtiach kwa konas kol avtiach boyd mechubel lekaka. Vakoine pays boyd mechubel lekaka ain't kiveya the ma'isa because mechubel. Kufisha the madnu behemshach mishnah shoyim. He's standing over here that you can't be chazak. This says you can go in. And in fact, no boy, God the boy, that it's not a chazaka and it's not going unless you make it tikkun. So the boy said, "Ich meine the pshat is in the ganze Mishnah. This is only talking about his das. If his das is a das to be keveya, that's only a raya that his das is keveya. The ganze das tut sich mit sein das. And sein das is we machen dort quiz. It is nikva. It is nikva. That's what I need from the das. Man, nish there's not a nikva. Als je net geredet, the yearly in the Rambam. What's the way in the yearly in the Rambam? The pshat is though that we bald gemacht do azach was mit der Rabbanon. The sechs Sachen with the Rabbanon keveya is we can this happen and clear the Rambam and them yearly since do malchus of them in the reis to the we can azach. The tell says we bald he was keveya the das the chacham und gesagt adibes keveya so the din is as das is keveya so mit der reis Betis Meiser. That's the pshat. Huh? Do Kanye? Because Zain does. Here, what said? I feel the koshu Kanye. If he makes the koshu, he's going for was. But this is Zain das. Zain das is does will it. Does will it. And about does will it. Made him. The name is the zukta. I feel the koshu. Kon the pish. The avocado. This is the nish. This is the going. The going is the kinyan. I say nicht kein I say nicht kein I khoish mish nicht kein it says the khoish mish nicht kein the reason is by the sechs Sachen it's not the Rabbanon we can say but no that is but the reason is macht das für quiz beati a koidish min abayis the pshat is the bias is gewählt das ist the ganze Masechle es wird a quiz mit deite wird es a quiz nimmt es ein in Stieberein I'm finished right morgen the shuk Ich bin gendig mit der Parish. I like to sign like a cola. That's the last stop. I'm packaging it up and sell it out. Vet is nikva l'maisa. Was, but this is my das. The gay boss is died to the balabait.